But look, like we said, it's going to be a quick, short show. So we're just going to hit you with our week 3 game balls. I'm going to let you start. Who is your first week 3 game ball?
I'm going to go to a guy that is just kind of going into the year was, can he just keep from turning the ball over and not really kill this team, put them in positions to lose, and that's Alan Bowman at Oklahoma State. The running game didn't do that well. They averaged just barely just over 3 yards a carry. Ollie Gordon was 17 of 41. So Ollie Gordon wasn't that dude this week. Yeah. Alan Bowman goes in there, 24 of 31, just under 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Oh, wow.
And that was on the road at Tulsa. Again, not like a top-tier program they're going against, but still to go in, put those numbers up. And when it's on your back because the running game isn't going well, for you to put that performance out absolutely deserves a game ball.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I'm with that. Yeah, my first game ball, I got to give it to a team, the Kentucky defense, man. They held Georgia at bay, held them to only 160 yards passing, under 300 total yards, and just over 100 yards on the ground. And most of that 100 yards, I think, was 89 by ETN. So they really shut them down. But I think one of the keys on it, they got off the field on third downs. They held Georgia 5 of 13 on third down. And, I mean, with the exception of the fumble by Vandegrift on Kentucky's offense, that defense was put in great situations, and they stepped up the entire game till the very end. But you can only expect so much when you're going up against Georgia. So Georgia's eventually going to get something. So, but I still got to give hats off goes to that Kentucky defense. Those boys are really playing well, and I definitely like to see it. Who's your second game ball?
I'm going to another guy that we've brought up plenty to start this season. The guy that I think now that Ewers is hurt has kind of separated himself from the pack in the Heisman race, and that's Chem Ward.
Oh, yeah.
I talked about Arch throwing a touchdown every 4 pass attempts. Chem Ward was every 4 completions. So he was right there, step with it. 19 of 28, just under 350 yards at 346, 5 touchdowns, 0 picks.
Ooh, I like that.
Just phenomenal performance. That's the 3rd one in a row for him.
Okay.
He's got this Miami team firing on all cylinders. And I don't really think there's a team in the country that wants to play Miami right now. This is a team that looks like they're going to probably get one of those top 4 playoff seeds, get that bye, and I think they got a real shot to win it all this year.
You know what? I mean, I gotta agree with you, man. I'm one who's wanted Miami to get back to prominence, get back to this level, and what with Cam Ward at the helm, man. And we know what Chris Ball is getting done. Like I'm excited for this, man. And with the ACC kind of being down, I mean, Florida State being down, we haven't really been tested yet, with the exception of Minnesota. It's going to be interesting down the way, and I'm excited to see what happens. For me, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go with our buddy. I'm gonna go with our buddy EK Holiday. He went through a rough week, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him a little love this week. Riley Leonard finally playing like we expected. Again, only 112 passing yards, but if you know his game is not really predicated on his pass. It's more on the threat to run and what he can do in the play action and things of that nature. With that being said, he was, I mean, they had 2 running backs, him and Love, all both had over 100, but he had 11 carries for 100 yards, 3 touchdowns on the ground. And this game was over before it began. We saw like first half. I mean, it was already 42-something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, shout out to him. But to a point of things that we've said before, this is what you're supposed to do. This is what we expected from Notre Dame coming into this year when we said they're definitely going to be in the CFP and they're definitely going to be, playing for a title. So if they can continue this team is a team I expected. Those last teams last week, no disrespect to NIU, but that is not Notre Dame that I expected this season. So, yeah, we shall see. We shall see.
Football Update with your host, Sean Spencer. Hey.